We all love our Macs, but the default software out of the box doesn't always cut it for a demanding workflow. That is why we spent time searching for the absolute best free utilities available this year. We want to skip the usual overhyped options and show you the real hidden gems that make a daily difference. We are focusing entirely on tools that cost absolutely nothing but deliver serious power to your desktop. Let us look at what we found. To kick things off, we need to talk about handling video files because we all run into compatibility issues sooner or later. That is where Handbrake comes into play as an absolute lifesaver for media management. We use this open source tool whenever we need to convert videos from nearly any format into modern, widely supported codecs. It handles everything smoothly, whether you are trying to shrink a massive file to save space or change a format for a specific device. The interface gives us precise control over dimensions, audio tracks, and subtitles without making things overly complicated. We really appreciate how it utilizes the hardware encoding on Apple Silicon chips to finish heavy rendering tasks in just a few minutes. It remains an essential utility for keeping our storage clean and our media playable across all our devices. Following that up, a busy workflow usually leads to a completely cluttered menu bar, which quickly becomes an eyesore. We use an elegant little application called Hidden Bar to bring organization back to the top of our screens. The way it works is incredibly simple, but effective, because it lets us hide all those rarely used icons behind a small collapsible toggle. We just hold down the Command key and drag our clutter behind the divider bar to instantly tidy up the workspace. When we actually need to see our status icons, a single click expands the bar to reveal everything. It is a completely free alternative to paid menu bar organizers, and it runs so lightly in the background that we never notice any impact on system performance. Keeping our sightlines clean helps us stay focused on the tasks that matter. Moving on to layout efficiency, the native window management on macOS can still feel a bit limited when multitasking heavily. We solve this problem entirely by installing Rectangle, a lightweight tool that brings powerful window snapping to our desktops. It allows us to quickly organize open applications into clean halves, quarters, or thirds using simple keyboard shortcuts or cursor drags. We just drag a window to the edge of the screen and it instantly resizes to fill that exact space perfectly. This eliminates the tedious manual dragging and resizing that used to break our creative flow during busy projects. The tool is completely open source and respects our privacy while providing the exact structure we need to compare documents and manage multiple apps side by side. Speaking of getting things done quickly, moving between our open applications can slow us down if we rely on the standard dock. We found a fresh utility in the Mac App Store called Launchy that completely changes how we jump between our projects. It introduces a highly visual, fluid radial menu that pops up right at our cursor location with a quick hotkey. Instead of searching through folders or cycling through dozens of tabs, we use this customizable wheel to trigger our favorite apps, folders, and files instantly. We love that it lets us map unique application behaviors and group our most critical utilities into custom palettes. It operates natively on macOS, meaning it responds immediately to our commands without adding any friction or lag to our daily system navigation. Next on our list, keeping an eye on how our hardware is holding up under heavy loads is crucial for long-term reliability. We rely on an open-source application appropriately named Stats to give us a real-time health check right in our menu bar. This utility lets us monitor our CPU usage, disk space, network speeds, and battery cycles at a quick glance. We can customize the exact widgets we see, choosing between simple text readouts or real-time graphs for memory pressure and hardware temperatures. It's incredibly helpful for figuring out exactly which application might be hogging resources or draining the battery when we work away from a wall outlet. Because it's completely open source, we know there's zero tracking or background data collection slowing down our machine. In addition to monitoring our system, we also need a faster way to see what's happening inside our running applications. We use a fantastic utility called Docdoor to bridge the gap between application switching and actual window management. Once active, it brings live window thumbnail previews to the native macOS dock, mimicking a feature that Windows switchers have enjoyed for years. We simply hover our mouse over an icon in our dock, and a small visual strip appears to show us every open window for that specific app. We also replace the default system switching shortcut with a richer visual grid, letting us close or minimize individual windows without even clicking into them. This small change shaves off hours of hunting through overlapping apps over the course of a work week. Finally, keeping our system running smoothly means cleaning out old files when we decide to delete software we no longer need. The trouble with standard deleting is that apps leave behind massive caches, preference files, and hidden folders scattered deep inside our system directories. This lightweight tool searches out every single associated file automatically when we drop an app into its window. We get a clear checklist showing exactly what's about to be deleted, allowing us to safely wipe away gigabytes of phantom storage over time. It's a straightforward, zero-fuss utility that ensures our drives stay organized and free of digital junk. We believe these apps provide a massive boost to any Mac setup without requiring a subscription. We highly recommend downloading a few to see how they fit into your daily routine. Try them out and share your experience in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Like, share, and subscribe to get more videos like this.